It's paper pumpkin time. Look at this beautiful box. Now this is the one, it's called A Kit in Color, and it's featuring the new in colors, which are Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Bumblebee. This one is not. This one is Purple Posy, which is an in color from last year. And there's one missing on the box, which is, or two, which is Midnight Moonlight? Misty Moonlight, something like that. And Cinnamon Cider. So I don't know if they're included or not. So let's look. Okay, we have an ink spot. Ooh, Misty Moonlight. Yay, I got a little ink spot in the new color Misty Moonlight, which is the blue. It's sort of like a jeans color blue almost. My lighting is a little off, but and then here is the stamp set. You're amazing. I like that. Hey. Oh, happy day. And we have some little plus signs or crosses, some little sparkles, I guess. I'm not sure what those are, just little designs. And then these are rainbows. 3 separate, yeah, they're all separate rainbow bars, so you could stamp them in different colors if you wanted. So that's cool. And here it says Celebrate in Color. There's the Misty Moonlight. Misty Moonlight, yes. Magenta Madness, Just Jade. This is the Cinnamon Cider, and here's the Bumblebee. Take your projects to the next colorful level when you combine your May 2020 A Kit in Color Paper Pumpkin Kit with other products like ink, paper, and coloring tools from Stampin' Up's new 2020 to 2022 in color lineup, which for everyone will be available June 3rd. Hopefully the inks will be available then. This whole COVID is messing up the supply chain, and we couldn't pre-order them, but we got a Misty Moonlight one, yay. Yeah, and then on the back, this is the June one coming up. Don't miss Sarah's Box of Sunshine. You can sign up for it between May 11th and June 10th, and it's intended to make the cards inside. It says the kit includes supplies for 8 handmade cards and is specially designed to help you create a special box full of cheer and treats. You have to provide your own treats to share and brighten the day of someone special in your life. So it's meant, I think I saw on her video, she did a video which I posted on my Facebook page and my Facebook group. It comes with a special label which I think covers the paper pumpkin thing up, so that you can actually send it to someone, or at least hand it to them and have their name and something on it. So I'm looking forward to that too. So if you're interested in that, then be sure to sign up. There's a link especially for Paper Pumpkin down below. It's $22 a month plus tax. The shipping's included if you do the month-to-month. If you do the prepay, you want to use the regular Stampin' Up link down below, my regular link. And then there's the 1 month really isn't a good deal, but you could use it if you're going to gift one to someone. But the 3, 6, and 12 months, the further out you go, the better it is. Basically, if you do a 12-month prepay, you're getting a month free. So, yeah. So we have Magenta Madness tissue. Yay! Love it. And I'm going to have to lift it like that to get the, because it's upside down. Now what I'm doing here is an unboxing, and then we'll do a make as intended. And then what we'll do is on Friday the 22nd, yes, at noon, come back and I'll have some alternates for you. And then I've decided, guys, that I'll probably give you like 5 or 6 alternates free, maybe 5. And then I'm going to do some more, and I'm going to private video them, and they'll only be available for people who subscribe to me, subscribe to Paper Pumpkin under me. So if you want extra alternatives other than what I post on YouTube, ideas, then please get your paper pumpkin through me and you'll be able to access those. So 10 cards, alternatives altogether each month, 5 on YouTube in collab with Stamp Girl, and 5 I'm going to put in a separate video only for those that subscribe under me. So, and we'll see how that goes. I don't know how long it'll continue, but there you go. So here is what the cards look like, and there are 12, really bright and colorful. I really like the patterns this time. Rainbows, more rainbows, but wider bands with polka dots, and then looks like Just Jade and polka dots. And then let's see what the back says. Coordinating colors: Bumblebee, Just Jade, Magenta Madness, Misty Moonlight, Pumpkin Pie, and Purple Posy. Yay! Okay, so let's see what we have here. It says we should have, right, the stamp and the ink spot, card bases. It doesn't ever tell you how many, but there should be 12. Ooh, look at that bright. Isn't that pretty? Now these don't look like A2. These do. So there's different size cards in here. See, the pink ones are smaller, so there's some note cards. Those are cut aparts. These appear to be cut aparts as well. Okay, and then actually these look smaller too, and these look bigger. So we have, let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4 of these. These are A2 size. So I'm guessing they go with, oh wait, I have, hold on guys, don't get mad at me. They're sticking together. Okay. So, oops, these could go with either one of these envelopes actually. We have the pumpkin pie and the purple posy in the envelope, and those colors are on here as well. Alright, so we have those, and then we have these, which are the Just Jade. They have the little crosses on. They're also A2 size. And then we have purple posy note cards, and probably 4 of those. Yeah, 4 purple posy note cards. And then we have these punch outs that could go on any of them, really. So we have those, and this banner one with a rainbow on it, and this bumblebee banner. And let's see how many of those you get. 1, probably 4. You get 4 sheets of those. This is a sheet of vellum banners, and there's 4 of those. And then there are also 4 pieces of rectangular vellum that I'm guessing that could go on, yep, or something, or this one, whichever you would like. And then let's see what else we have. And I already showed you these note card envelopes, so those are meant to go together. And then we have some cloud labels. Here, we'll just punch them out. Clouds in 2 different sizes, a big one and 2 smaller ones, and a label, a regular label to stamp a sentiment on or something. And you get, I think, 4 sheets of those too. I'm going to make sure they're all the same. Yep, 4 sheets of those. And then you get these. Oh, look how cute these are. Magenta Madness, Purple Posy, Midnight, Misty Moonlight, and Just Jade. So cute, like sparkly things, which is one of the things on the stamp, is a sparkly thing. Cool. Love it. Love, love. And some Magenta Madness. These names are going to get me, especially since we have 2 that are MM, Misty Moonlight and Magenta Madness. So you get the Magenta Madness and white twine. And you get dimensionals. You don't see, oops, yep, there are glue dots as well in a bag. So let me make sure I got everything. I think so. Puffy stickers, these are called. They're cute. I like them. Printed die cuts, printed envelopes, card bases. Yep, there we go. And then they give you some alternatives back here that I'm not going to really spend time looking at. Yeah, so here's the little ones. They put clouds on a little one in the purple envelope. Though that's not the little one, that's the big one. And these little purple ones, they actually have this on with the vellum flag. I don't know if you can see that underneath the label here. So let me get set up and I'll come back and I'll make one of each of these with you. And then, like I said, the 22nd, come back and see what alternatives I've made. Oops, sorry. And I'm sorry for the glare. I'll put a white mat down so it won't be so dark here. See you soon. Okay, everybody, I think I'm almost all set up. I just have to open the ink spot here. I'm going to do it here where there's a little perforated line. And hope I don't cut myself. And the number of this is 155032, it says, but I don't think you can buy it by itself. So I don't know offhand if that is the number for the big one. Possibly. Don't know. Okay, well, maybe I should have done this off camera. There we go. Or use my take your pick tool. I like to leave the other side on these. We'll see if it'll work or not. Nope. Okay, I'll be right back. I got it. Yay! So the first thing we're going to do, we're going to make these cards as intended. And we're going to do the little one first, which says "You're Amazing," which is a pretty big stamp actually. Oops, and I brought my piercing mat in, which is retiring. So we're going to stamp right on there. I'm not doing any coloring off the mat, so we should be okay with not having a paper covering it, because my legal paper that I usually wrap around it is buried right now. So this is the Misty Moonlight, and I do suggest using a mat with photopolymer, but also testing your stamps. But we're just going to go for it because, you know, I can turn it over if I mess up right. I don't know, the "your" is not looking like I got good coverage, so let me go back over that. Good idea to stamp a couple times. And you know what? I'm gonna actually use this paper under me and do that, because I don't know if you can see, but it looks kind of spotty to me. So we'll see. Now it won't be perfect because I'm going on hard, but, and maybe it's supposed to have some spots in it, but okay, we stamped once. Now let's try this again. Can't wait to get my big regular size ones. I'm kind of pushing on this because I want to make sure I have good coverage. I think it's better than the first time. We'll check it from the other side. Yeah, definitely looks better. So I think the N and G down here, oops, need a little bit more, perhaps. Okay. All right, let's give it a go. I'm trying to make sure the "your" is kind of straight and hoping that the "amazing" follows that. Oh, look how beautiful that is. Oh, yay! So it does pay to try it once and then do it again. And look at it through your block when you have photopolymer and make sure it's clear. So let me move this out of the way as well. It says to do all your stamping first, but we'll just do one card at a time. So this is the purple posy base, and one side has like sort of modeled. I'm going to put that as the front, and the other side is plain, but you can do however you would like. I'm going to get my bone folder, and then what we have is the rainbow and this vellum, which kind of goes down about there. So we're going to use glue. You could use your glue dots that come in the kit, but we're going to use glue on this piece. And mine is a fairly new glue, so yay. And it looks like there's sunshine shining right through. See the rays there? I got that down a little bit, but it's okay. It's straight, but it's all right. Now we are going to use glue dots for this, and because we're going to cover part of it, I'm going to try and put some in the middle this time instead of on the corners. Okay. And actually, you know what, I am actually going to use snail because I have some and it's retiring. Yeah, I'm going to go right down the middle with the snail. And then we're going to put that sort of down a little bit, but in like that. And of course, I get it crooked. There we go. And it does show, but we're going to cover that up. And I don't know that they use dimensionals. Yes, it does look like they did. And I have some open. So we're going to use our dimensionals. And we'll just put 3 on. I normally would use more than that on something this big, but... So the snail is retiring. They're coming out with 2 different adhesives to replace it. One's like everyday use, and one is more heavy duty. It's a little bit crooked, isn't it? I don't want it to be crooked. I don't want the "You're amazing" to be crooked. But it's going to be because the flag is a little bit. Okay, and then they tie a bow. Let me see how much yarn or twine they tell you to use. Tie bows using 14 inches of twine per bow. Adhere using adhesive dots and adhere puffy stickers. And there are some puffy stickers, so 14 inches. Oops. Okay, I need my ruler because I have the metric side up on here. This is actually 12 inches, so 12 and 2, close enough. And scissors are here. Okay. And tie a bow. That's going to be a big bow, I think. Well, we will cut it down. I don't think you need, you know what we're going to do? We're going to tie a double bow. Didn't say to do that, but the bow looked way too big to me for 14 inches of twine. And then we'll snip that one to be the ends down here. So now we have we doubled our bow. And that little end is being fidgety. And we'll shorten this, make the bow just a little smaller. We got it a little uneven. Not too bad. I think we'll snip that to make it even. And then snip that too. Okay. And then it says use glue dots, so we will. And where they have it is, I'm going to just curl it a little bit to put it on the twine better. And they have it down here facing this way. And there we go. And then these adorable little, I don't know what these are, sparklies. Sparklies. And it looks like they have 3 on. Maybe 4. Hang on. Nope, 3. 1, 2, and 3. So they have a purple posy right about here, which ties in with the background. And they have a green one. We'll just do them exactly like they say, but you can do them however you would like. They have a green one up here, and then they have a blue one. These are really like pliable. They have a blue one over here, holding that, oops, holding that flag down a little bit actually, which is what we'll do. Oh, there's the cap on my thing. So there is card number 1, and they're white on the inside, and that goes with this little envelope, which you could actually, in fact, let's just do that. Stamp set. Could either use these crosses, but I'm going to use that little sparkly thing here. Let me get another block out, and we will just, I think we'll do one here, and then we'll do one, move this ruler out of the way, and then we'll do one on the back flap too. Now, if you had the other colors of ink, you could do that as well. And I'm just going to put one for now. It's a small card. And just right in the middle there. There we go. And then I'll clean that off on my chamois, which is off to my right. Okay, there is card number 1, everyone. Cute, 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 right? All right, so card number 2 is the green one, and that would be this. And I'm making a mess. I'm making a mess. So here it is. It has this. Does not look like it has any vellum under it. Just has this on the front. This over it right at the bottom of the rainbow, and we stamp our sentiment on that. And a little twine bow right above it, and then 3 more dots. So let's just go ahead and glue this down. Kind of gives me ideas for other cards, because I don't think to make them this small usually. Sometimes, but not usually. It's like a ticket has perforated edges on it. Okay, just checking to make sure I have it somewhat straight. So I'm going to put this, once I stamp on it, closer to the rainbow, right at the bottom. But first we have to get our sentiment out, which is, oh, happy day. And let me bring my mat back in. And actually, I don't know what happened to my piece of my lid. I closed this lid and I can't, there we go. But I dropped a part of my take your pick tool lid, and I heard it drop and I can't find it now. So we're going to do the same thing. We're going to just stamp this off once. It's actually pretty good. But now we're going to come back and do it again. Just push down a little bit and go up and down. Pretty good. That one didn't quite get as good as the other one. I maybe should have checked the ink better before I stamped, but it's not bad. It's not bad. If you hear a noise, we actually have the air conditioning on, believe it or not, because it's actually rather warm here the last 2 days, which it just seems bizarre, like 2.5 days, or 2 days ago, I guess, we had the heat on. And then I think the next day we had nothing on, and then yesterday it was 80 some degrees outside Fahrenheit, so we put the AC on. It's crazy. I like it better when it's like, you know, 68 or 70 outside. You don't require anything then. Maybe a fan. Okay, so that's where that goes. And then we need the twine, and it said 14 inches. I think this is pretty close to that, but I don't think we need that much. I'm just going to go with about whatever, how much that is. And we'll just tie a single one this time. And it's going above the, yeah, that's way too much. Going above the oh happy day, like right here is where they show it. Twisty twine. Maybe I would double it again. I don't know. They have it just going out like that and that, so I think that's what we'll do. So we'll just curl this up again, put some on here. Oops. It wants to stick to me instead of the twine. And we'll just put that right above the O. I think I actually like it better doubled, so I would suggest doubling it, guys. I should have probably done that because A, it keeps the twine from twisting so much, which I'm grappling with. Excuse me. And then I actually am going to snip these ends down a little bit. They have them going out this way. I can't get a hold of them. They're out like this. Above here. So we'll just snip. Have it go above. I might put another dot on there and snip, tuck it under, and have it drape down. And this one does not want to stay straight. So I actually think I'm going to get another glue dot. Kind of put it so that it holds the holds the bow part a little straighter, and even this part. There we go. Still doesn't want to cooperate, does it? Okay, there we go. There we go. Good enough. Okay, and then we just close that up, and then we put our bling on. And they have a blue one, up here, and a purple posy one down here, and a pink one, Magenta Madness, over here. Yeah, somewhere over there. Okay, card number 2. Now that one's twisting. Isn't that funny? I'll fix that later. And then they're pairing it with the orange envelope, but I believe I like to pair it with this one because it has sort of the same symbols in. And I'm not going to stamp on that just yet, because maybe we'll stamp a rainbow on it. I don't know yet. Okay, so that's card 2. And then the third card is the clouds. So fun. It actually uses a piece of vellum. And I think they used a glue dot up in the corner because they put a little, well, it's actually not all the way up there. So maybe we'll just put some snail about in the middle where this big cloud is going to cover it. And it's stamped hay. But before we stamp, let's get this tacked down sort of in the middle. I'm just going to put like an X in the middle for now. I might have to put some glue dots in later to help pull the corners down. We'll see. Now we're going to stamp. So let's bring our mat in. And our big word of hey. Hey, yeah. Hey, yeah. And I actually don't even have that on the block all the way right. So let's just get that on. The H was sticking off the block there. It's on now. It's crooked, so we're going to have to make sure we try to stamp it straight. And let's stamp that off once. And that gets pretty good coverage, so it should turn out good as long as I ink it up good. It's looking pretty good. No, I'm not happy with the top of the H. Okay. Let's bring this in, and I sort of have the H up there at that big cloud cover. I'm going to make it actually go a little crooked. And I kind of got the bottom of the H missed a little bit. But it's okay. Yeah, just a little. Now, if I had a Misty Moonlight Stampin' Right marker, I could just take it and go over that little edge. But you know, it's okay. It's going to be alright. And I think they do not have this one up, but they have one of these little ones here up on dimensionals. And this one's tucked under here. I'm going to actually use snail again, should have that out, and to put it down right about there, over a little bit. And then this one as well. Oops, wrong one. It helps if you get it right. And then that goes sort of like this. And then this one is popped up on dimensionals. And again, we'll do 3. And you do have regular size dimensionals in your kits this time. And that goes right down here. And then they put twine on. Well, I'm just going to leave it on the spool and tie a regular little bow. They have it on the one underneath the top one. I don't see it on the top one actually, but it's okay. And they just put it on that bottom little cloud, like in between them. Having one heck of a time with it curling. Trying again. I think I got it. Yay. Got it. Alright, and then they have it like right here. Let's just pull that down a little bit, pull that down a little bit. We'll have to cut them a little bit. Okay. And take your pick tool. Just put it on the bottom of the twine, which is going right there. And then we'll just snip this one off a little bit. And then we just have to put on our bling things. And they use a blue one again, right up about here, which helps hold the vellum down up there. And a green one, sort of right in here. They have a pink one up there, right about there. There we go. That is card number 3. And here's the envelope. Now they, like I said, they paired it with the purple one, the purple posy one. It goes with any of them, but to me the orange goes better with this one. And again, I'm not going to stamp on the envelope. We could put a little dot actually stamped in here. But there's rainbows that come in the kit, and I'm thinking I'll wait and use other colors. And I kind of would have liked maybe a bling up here, but then I'd have to use 5, and I don't want to do that. So yeah. So let me bring them all back in, and you'll see all the cards for the Make As Intended, with the exception of the envelopes being a different color. Like these two were swapped. And the little one, I think they had them like this. Except that my mat is messy. My table's messy. There we go. So I hope you enjoyed that. This is the May paper pumpkin kit. And it's really cute. I'm glad I got it. I hope you are too. It's too late to order this. You cannot, and plus they sold out of them. But it goes with 4 of the new in colors. The only one not in here is cinnamon cider, and they substituted that with the pumpkin pie color. They added in purple posy for background from last time, which is beautiful and goes with it very well, I think. So I enjoyed making that with you, and I hope you'll come back on the 22nd and see what I do for alternatives, keeping in mind the only in color ink I have is this one, Misty Moonlight. Yay! Talk to you soon, guys. Hugs, love, and peace.